Hello, everyone. I am Almedia. Hey, family. It's another episode of Happy Life Day Motivation. Welcome. I'm just going to make sure that everything is working good. We are on YouTube and Facebook, so I'm just checking to make sure everything is good. Okay. And we'll get started with today's motivation. Let's see. Just checking to make sure every video is showing up right. Let's see. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? Happy Life Day to you all. Making sure everything is good. I don't want to start recording and then the video isn't there working. Okay. We are live on, okay, I see that we are live on YouTube. Now let me check on my Facebook page. I normally don't go live on my Facebook page, so this is the first in a long time. Let's see. And I see that we are live on my Facebook as well. All right, we can get into it. So, like I said, happy Life Day, everybody. Happy LIFE Day. Y'all, every day that we are living is a day to be happy. So, happy Life Day, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Let me just pull this up here. The motivational message of today is don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you're done. Did you all hear me? Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Can I get some comments? So let me know if you can hear me good. Can someone let me know if you can hear me good on here? I just want to make sure you get this motivational message, all right? Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. You hear me? That's the motivational message of today. Now, make sure that this sound is working good. Double check. Okay. Sounds good on my end. If for any reason the sound is acting up, I don't want to be talking too long if the sound isn't working on you all then. Okay. Someone said, "Oh, we can hear you. Awesome. So you can hear me. Awesome. So like I said, the motivational message of the day is don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. You all, so often in life we get tired. Sometimes I don't feel like waking up in the morning, like we get tired. And sometimes when we're tired, we don't feel like doing things that we need to do. And I just want to encourage each and every one of you out there that even when you're tired, you may get worn out by life. Maybe you've been trying to process being through this whole lockdown and pandemic, and you're tired. You're tired of waking up every day trying to make sense of life. And so you stop. You stop having hope that things are going to go back to any type of normal. You stop believing that you can be what you wanted to be last year or accomplish your goals of this year. Maybe you're just tired in other aspects of your life. You've had a big vision and dream of your life, and it's just kind of been flipped upside down. There's a lot of ways that we end up just feeling like stopping, and a lot of us do stop in life. And I really just want to encourage you all to not stop in life until you're done with what you said you were going to do. You understand? So I wrote down something. I was thinking about this. I was thinking, like, how could I make sense of this motivational message? How could it really resonate with people? And it made me think about a mother giving birth, right? Now, I mean, I've never given birth to any children, but I have siblings and so many people that I know that are mothers, right? And throughout the process of the 9-month period of having a child, mothers experience so many different types of pains and bloatiness or whatever they're experiencing, right? And it's all of these pains and inconsistencies with their bodies is preparing them for this baby, right? But now follow me. It's all gonna make sense, you all. When it's time to have the baby, the last like week or whatever, they start to get a lot of pain. The baby has moved further down into like their uterus, right? And the final hours, they start to feel contractions, right? At this point, Nowhere for the average mom, nowhere along the way of them experiencing all these changes with their body have they decided to quit. They didn't decide, oh, I'm 5 months in, I'm carrying this baby, I don't want the baby anymore. The baby is depending on them to keep going. This is all gonna make sense. Just stick with me, you all. So the final hours when they're starting to feel these contractions, right? It's unbearable pain. Unbearable pain. Thank you. Thank you so much. My personal detail says, can't stop, won't stop. That's what I'm talking about. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay, so with the mother, they're feeling unbearable pain, right? So they go to the hospital. They're in labor, right? And they feel like they're going to die. The average mother feels like she's going to die. But do they stop? If they stop this process called giving birth to another human being, that human being could die. So the doctor encourages the mother to push, push, push in the final stages of bringing this life into this world, right? To delivering this baby. The mother sometimes doesn't want to push. The doctors and nurses encourage the mothers, push, 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 one more push, one more push. You can do it. What if the mother was like, I can't? The average delivery, now sometimes people do have C-sections, but just the main point, okay, is that the mother has to endure all of this to receive the reward of the child. Why am I saying all this? What do mamas and babies have to do with life and not quit? This applies to all forms of life. In life, there are moments to where you've experienced something and it felt like pushing out a darn baby, and you wanted to quit. Your life was at one point up here, and then you had an experience that took you down here, and you didn't know how you was gonna get back up to the mountaintop. But just like any mother who's ever delivered a child, I want to encourage you to keep pushing. It gets better. It gets more beautiful. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Just like a mother, until you are done pushing out that baby. Now, some people's babies are their goals and their dreams, the house they always wanted, the job they always wanted, the amount of money in their bank account they always wanted, the type of partner in their life they always wanted, the place they always wanted to live in the world. Everyone is trying to push out, metaphorically, a baby. We have little babies within us, you know what I mean? Like babies of hopes and dreams, right? And I just want to encourage you all to not stop until you are done achieving everything that you can achieve in this lifetime. You hear me? I thought of something else, another example for y'all. I thought about Harriet Tubman. Love me some Harriet Tubman. And Melanated Child says, birth your destiny. Don't quit on your dreams. Yes, birth your destiny. Don't quit. That's great. That's a great quote. I'm going to use that on one of my Motivational Tuesday messages. Birth your destiny. Don't quit on your dreams. Yes. I was thinking about Harriet Tubman, right? You know what? I love Harriet Tubman. I love what she stood for. I believe in village building. I believe that we have to come together and create communities. And I was thinking all those times that Harriet, being the warrior that she was, and from history, I understand she was a short woman. She was a short woman like me, and she had a desire to save and help people, and she wouldn't let anybody stop her. She didn't stop until she was done. All those times that she was traveling from the south to the north, the south to the north, the south to the north, saving people. She had a shotgun on her and different guns, and some people she couldn't save. But she kept going. She didn't stop when she got out. She didn't stop after the first person she got out, or the second person, or the 10th person, or the 100th person. She kept going back for more people. Why? Why did she do that? Because she wasn't done. God, the universe, placed it in her heart to go back and save more. to go back and uplift and yeah, just uplift more people from oppression, you know? And so I think about her. I think about how she didn't stop. I think about my dad. My dad is also, he's from the South, and he was now he's an ancestor. He transitioned a couple of years ago. But he is an ancestor too, just like Harriet Tubman. And he was a part of the Great Migration, actually, from the South to the North. And he used to tell me, growing up in the South, that he would have to walk miles to like get water at times, and to like get different things, because he was from the South. Like, he lived the southern Tennessee lifestyle or whatever. You know, him and his father, he used to help his father, my grandfather, with houses and cribs and stuff like that, building that type of stuff. But he used to tell me I used to have to walk a long way sometimes just to get water. And that made me think about, when I was thinking about this message, I thought about him, and I thought about a lot of people from the South, you know, when they had to walk miles to get stuff. Like, they didn't quit because they knew they had a job to do. They knew they had to walk miles to get water, to get food, to get whatever they needed. They knew they had to walk miles to go to school. They had to walk miles to get to the next job they had to go to. So they weren't going to stop just because they felt tired. I encourage you not to stop. Let me check to make sure everything is good on Facebook. Facebook. Okay, everything looks good on Facebook. Awesome. So let me just continue. So I thought about my father too. So yeah. Oh, you know who else I thought about, y'all? I thought about this artist I really love, Viola Davis. If y'all don't know who she is, go look her up. She's been in a lot of film and TV shows, and a phenomenal actress, a true, authentic artist is what she is. And what I like about Viola is she's very unapologetic about who she is, about the type of life she grew up in, and the type of woman and activist she is today. Very inspired by her, because she speaks her truth even when it's uncomfortable. And I remember her telling a story about how she grew up in poverty, and she used to feel very uncomfortable, not only in her social class of being like poor, her family being poor, but also she was uncomfortable in her skin. People made fun of her because of the way she looked, you know, 'cause she's a beautiful chocolate sister, and she felt very defeated as a child. But she never let that stop her. She got into Juilliard, which is a really good theater school. And now her name is all known all around the world, you know, and especially to brown girls. But like, she's internationally known. But all the struggles she dealt with being poor, not having enough food, just not feeling comfortable. I think she mentioned she wasn't comfortable, like, of course, going to the white schools she was in at times, but also just with knowing that her family was poor. She had to wear that on her, right? But to see the beautiful woman she is, she's a mother and a wife, and she didn't let that what she was tired of when she was a child define who she is now. She kept going, and every opportunity she got to be better and do better, she seized it, and now she is who she is today. Keep going. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. All right? I remember personally with me, when I was, tired. I've been tired in life. Like I said, I get tired all the time, but I decide, like, hey, I got to keep going. I may take a break, like I said, even with my motivational videos, like, I've been doing other things and I haven't done these as much, but I decided, hey, any day that I can keep going and inspire others, because my goal in life is to inspire others, to uplift others, to let people know it's possible for them to live the life of their dreams, and so I get tired, but with every breath in our bodies, if we know that we can keep going, you rest one day, you get up the next day, and you figure out how you're going to live your best life, the life you're destined to live. I heard this quote, right? I'm going to read it to y'all, okay? And then I'm going to wrap up. But I'm going to read this to y'all, okay? Because I thought it was so dope. And the quote said this. All right, y'all listening? Y'all listening? The quote said this. I stopped when I was tired. I didn't know that I was 2 feet away from my treasure. I stopped when I was tired, not knowing the job I always wanted, the wealth I was working towards, and the person of my dreams was just around the corner. I stopped when I was tired. And my biggest hopes and ambitions stopped too. I stopped, and everything stopped with me. If I knew then what I know now, if I could do it all over again, I would not stop. I would go all the way. That's by this brilliant woman. Her name is Immediately Exo. I came up with this before I was writing this down. I was like, what would be a nice, like, like examples? Maybe I shouldn't have said that I came up with this, because I just thought this would be very interesting. If somebody could look at it from the opposite side. Now, this is just something I came up with before I just decided to go live. I was like, what would somebody say if they realized they could have been something that they wanted to be, but they stopped? And I just started writing something down. I'm like, from the perspective of someone who gave up on life, basically, right? And so that's why I came up with this. And I was like, oh, I need to write this down. I need to make this a quote. This could really inspire some people, because sometimes all we need to hear is the what ifs. Like, wow, like, somebody saying that they could have done this. And I say all this to say, and this isn't personal to me, but there are people who were 2 feet away from their treasure. They've been digging and digging and digging, and they gave up. They were just 2 feet away from retrieving that treasure. There's people who stopped. Like I said in this quote, they stopped, not knowing that they were so close to that dream job, so close to the wealth that they were trying to obtain, so close to the desires of their hearts and their dreams, so close to the person that they dream of being with, so close, but they stopped. I don't want that to be you. I don't want that to be me. I want us to continue to keep moving and keep trying and not stop in any aspect of our life until we have achieved what we set out to achieve. Do you understand? Do you feel me, you all? Do you feel me? So yeah, that is the motivational message of today. Don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. That's it, you all. Again, that's the motivational message of the day. I hope it inspired you, and I hope it motivated you, you all. I wanted to say something else. I made a note of this. Oh, yes. So I'm going to start calling this Fruit from the Tree of Life, y'all. Again, thank you so much for supporting me. Remember to hit that subscribe and like button on YouTube and Facebook. I might post this on Instagram as well. I don't know. And then I hear that I could post this on Twitter. I may post it on Twitter. But yeah, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't watched any of my other motivational videos, I have quite a few on YouTube. Go and check those out. You never know. Just a little extra motivation to help inspire you and uplift you. Oh, my brother's in the room. Hey. My brother Larry says, hi, my sister. Hey, my brother. But I hope this inspired you. I hope it motivated you. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and SoundCloud at Immediately Exum. And just remember that you are loved, you are appreciated, you are valuable. And just always remember, every day is a happy life day. Every day is worth celebrating. And so remember to have a happy life day. Y'all be safe.